photograph in which we were in love, caught in your eyes, waiting for the sunrise. I barely even knew who you were. What did you do? I didn't care, 'cause you were perfect, I swear. But somebody told me that it's over. I know it's true. You made me happy for a while.
Here we are at the 2-month chicks. Again, these are speckled Sussex. For size comparison, this is 26 inches. They're getting big. Still drinking out of our DIY water and feeder. And then I also have this up here because they tend to drink quite a bit every day. And now we're off to the garden. Hey everybody! Welcome to another episode of Cardwell Farms. We appreciate you joining us, of course. And we love to hear feedback on our videos. Please feel free to leave a comment and let us know what you think. Today, I want to go around and show y'all all the new sprouts that we're getting and talk a little bit about the varieties and the environment they're in right now. So stick around. We might just be talking about that, type of vegetable that you are wanting to grow right now. Okay, first up on our list is rutabaga. So this is my first year growing rutabaga. Now I did plant it in this garden area right here. And I've planted it twice now. I planted it a little early, and I understand that. I was not expecting much, but I figured might as well try. And then I reseeded a little less than a week ago. So we're going to be looking at the different stages I'm seeing. And I'm assuming these are rutabaga because that's what I planted here. So this one is probably the biggest rutabaga that I see so far. And then we got a couple of small ones. And then we also have the new sprouts starting to come up. As you can see, there are quite a bit in this crack. And you can tell what they look like. They have 4 little things, and then they turn into something like this, which is like 2 hearts and what looks like a little cilantro leaf almost. There's a slightly bigger version. And we will be, updating y'all as these grow to show y'all what they look like throughout the whole growing stage. If you want to keep up with those, there's lots of little ones in there. Okay. This is our mustard. I'm letting it go to seed. It's really, really, really spicy. So next time I will not grow it in the summer. It's too spicy. Too spicy for me. Okay, here we have, what did I plant here? Poppies. I don't see any sprouts from those yet, but I understand they might take a little longer. Oh, wait. Maybe that. Not sure yet. Okay, let's go over here. This has carrots planted. This is what they start out looking like. Just 2 leaves, like so. And then they will start to develop that little parsley looking leaf. If you know what parsley looks like, I'm sure you do. Anyways, these were more recently planted just a few days ago, so not expecting anything big right now. Hopefully more will come up later. Here we have cabbage that is going to seed. It never made a head. I think it was too hot. So now it's going to seed, so I'll just let it go to seed and I'll collect those and replant. Here we have red Swiss chard. This is what your red Swiss chard looks like. Looks really pretty. This one's still pretty young. I recently replanted them. As you can see, we have quite a bit coming up. As long as I can keep the grasshoppers off of them. But yeah, that's what they look like. It's just 2 leaves that come up. They're real small at first, but they grow pretty quick, as you can see. Okay, onwards. These are top crop beans. They're looking really good. Nice bright green leaves. And then we have golden bush bean here. Golden wax bush bean, I'm sorry. That's what they look like. Most of your beans do look pretty similar leaf-wise. But again, this video is just to identify if you're growing weeds or if you're growing plants. So, you know, take it with a grain of salt. Just, you know, keep looking. So here we have lettuce. This is, I want to say, butter crunch lettuce. Coming up. And then we go down here. And we see more of, where is it? Again, this row I've double planted as well. It did not do as well as the double planting over there. But I did have some dwarf Siberian kale growing, and I'm wondering if maybe it got eaten. Right here is the dwarf Siberian kale. They're real small like that. Kale tend to start off looking like this. Kales, mustards, rutabaga. You can see those. Anyways, let's go ahead and move on. I know I need to do some weeding today. I plan on getting that done. Okay. Let's see, zucchini look good, corn looks good. Here we go. We have some black-seeded Simpson lettuce growing here. There's that. There's another one. Growing good. See if I can't find some sprouts. Those ones I just showed you are from the first planting. The second planting does not look like it has started to sprout yet. Although here's the first one coming up. So at least they are doing something. We also have some red Russian kale growing on this row. Here's one. Looks like it's already been attacked by some grasshoppers. Hopefully they die off soon. We got our okra. Looking good. So, I don't know if y'all remember looking at these black-eyed peas, but what happened was they died pretty much. Like in the summer heat, they just could not hold on and they died. Well, now that the weather is dropping to like mid-80s versus, 106, they are coming back to life. See how beautiful these green leaves are, fresh young leaves. So we will see what happens. I'm watering them because I've seen fresh blooms. Those are ochre blooms right there. And right there. And I've seen fresh ones, which are white, as you can see right here. So I've been watering them, hoping maybe they'll come back and actually give us something. It'd be nice. Let's see. We have yellow straight neck squash right there. And we also have another one coming up right here. This one is been growing for a while. It's got so many squash. I literally came in and trimmed off like 3 squash that were already forming just because I want the plant to devote more energy towards these bigger ones that it's been working on for a while. But that squash honestly has never been doing very good, but we have gotten some squash off of it, so I'm okay with that. Here are some black-eyed peas. They look really good. Long leaves. And then we have some baby ones over here. These are very young. Here we go. So, yeah, those are a lot of our sprouts. Let's see. Watermelon are still hanging on. They're actually flowering back up. They look really good. A couple weeks ago they were looking a little sad, but I just kept watering them, hoping they'd make it. Let's see. We got tomato transplants over here that are looking pretty good. They were looking a little sad when I transplanted them. I think I waited a little too long to do so. But now they are looking great, growing, getting bigger. There we go. We also got some pea sprouts over here. These are little marble peas. They look really good. And see what those look like. Okay, let's see, what else? What else? Ooh, let's go look at our grape plants, because they had started to die, and I was really worried. And now they're putting on new green, luscious leaves, so that's really good. This one had died back too, and it's putting on new leaves now. So hopefully we will get those finished trellised soon. Let's come over here. We have pink-eyed purple whole peas. And these are a climbing variety, so we have them up next to this fence, which is 4 by 6 cattle panel. And then we'll just have them climb up that like our loofah did. You can see that. Anyways, I think that's close to all I have to say today. Oh, let's come look at this basil. In our previous videos, you've seen this basil that's been completely trimmed back. Well, look at it now. It's huge, and it's got new flower heads on it. And literally a couple weeks ago, if you go and look at our last garden video, you'll see that I had literally trimmed it down to where it was maybe this tall and pretty much bare leaves almost. And I had collected all of these seed heads for sale. If you go and check out our Etsy shop, I'll leave the link in the description for you to go and look at. We have 25 to, or I think it's 35 Thai basil seeds for $1.85, including shipping. So go check that out. This stuff grows awesome and it smells really good. It's also a good way to spice up your meals. This is our curly basil. Literally, this Thai basil right here looked like this a couple weeks ago, and it all just spruced back up, which these are new growths as well, so I'm really happy about the basil coming back to life. Also, borage. Y'all remember my video about borage, collecting seed, and the benefits of it in your garden as far as bringing pollinators into the garden and giving them something to come after? Well, look at all these baby borages. This is where we had it. It was probably this big of a plant, and it dropped all of those seeds, and now we have borage just growing all over the place. So that's really cool. What I'll end up doing is I'll end up digging up the dirt around them and just transplanting those plants where I want them to better distribute them around the garden. Also, do you remember these freckled lettuce seed heads that I had let go to seed? And they dropped all their seed, and now we have freckled lettuce growing all over the place in here. So I will not have to reseed that, which is kind of cool. Anyways, what is here? I just recently planted Bloomsdale spinach here. I had planted Brussels sprouts, but I didn't think that they were growing, so I replanted, and then I put Brussels sprouts here, and I put the Bloomsdale spinach there. So we'll hopefully see some sprouts within the next few days from that. Anyways, I think that's probably all I have to show y'all right now as far as new sprouts and new plants that we are growing for fall. And I really would love some feedback on what y'all think about the garden and how it's doing. Any recommendations on other things that we should be planting, please feel free to let me know. Oh, and I almost forgot. This whole row here is beets and radishes and carrots, and they are also sprouting right here. So that's what those look like. Got lots of sprouts. Anyways, we really appreciate y'all watching the video. Hope to see y'all next time, and happy gardening, everybody. Oh, please, before I forget, feel free to smash that like button, subscribe, and share us with your friends. Sorry, I'm battling a fly. Okay, see y'all next time. Bye.